Hey, Tom. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I was getting ready to try to say, I'm going to put it on the chat. Unbelievable. This isn't my fault again, but it seems to happen to me. All right, so I put it on there. Oh, William just and Don. Hey, Kim, Kenny, Roski, Tom, James. Hey. Yeah, I gotta tell them there's more people joining that other one. I'm live on the other. I'm live on feed too. Okay. We'll give everybody a few seconds to get over there. So I got to rambling with my members and the members only meeting before we do the live Saturday Night Live, Slotcar Saturday Night Live on the subscriber side and general public side. And we got to talking about stuff, how everybody was doing on Thanksgiving and stuff like that. And regrettably, Scott, Mr. Longwind there, got to talking too much. And so we had to rush to get over here. So I didn't get a chance to test to see if this feed or the previous feed was going to be working like the other one did. And it did the same thing when I tried to go live, said live streaming isn't available. As soon as I started a new stream, it went live immediately. So I guess it doesn't like me holding on that long before I go live. I don't know. I don't know how else to do it. I mean, that's what I've been doing this whole time. Whenever I notify I'm going to go live, and all I got to do is hit go live, and it picks right up. But regardless, I don't know what's going on with YouTube tonight. I am glad that everybody decided to join in. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Hopefully, sorry for the once again for the inconvenience of having to try to find the channel. Kind of like I mentioned to my members, since we didn't get up to 70 viewers last week, if you weren't able to join last week, regrettably, we were really close. We got like to 68 live at one time on the stream, and we were really close to giving away another pit kit. But since we didn't give one away last week, and the goal was 70, if we do it this week and we hit 70, then we will give away 2 pit kits on top of the 2 cars that the members decided they wanted to give away. And that'll all be taking place after we get done with the 5-car auction. But we don't start any auctions or giveaways or anything like that for the first half hour. It's just me getting to talk to you guys and see if you guys got any Black Friday sales, or got anything coming, or you already bought it. And I'd like to hear about it. I only got a couple of things in the mail, and I'm going to show them off. But they just literally came in right before I went live on my members meeting. My mail has been in the last 2 days. I got my mail at 7 o'clock last night, and it came here tonight at 6:30. So I don't know what's going on with the post office, but they seem to be taking their own sweet time. And it's not even really close to Christmas. Hey, Don, you found us all right. 69. Yeah, see, we were close. We were right there. Yeah. Oh, sorry, William. Yep, yep. Too much Novus in the air. Yeah. So I haven't seen. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Yeah, I saw that. Congratulations. Did you get a mixed breed, full breed? What'd you get? Any dog's a good dog, in my opinion. They all need rescuing. In fact, my local shelter here had a bonanza giveaway or something like that because they were overflowing with pets, regrettably. And I wanted to go get another dog so bad, but I got 2. I can barely take care of one, and I couldn't go do it. And it was so sad because all the dogs that they put out there got adopted except for one, and that poor little dog had to go back to the shelter by itself, and that was so sad. But Anyway, so anybody that's looking for a dog, I strongly suggest going and helping your local animal shelter, because there's plenty of good dogs. I know I've got one that came from the shelter, and he's one of the smartest, most loyal dogs I've ever had in my life. And I've had a lot of dogs, purebreds of all makes and sizes, and I don't know. I mean, he's my little Heinz 57 is what I call him, and he's a pretty sharp little cookie. So, hey, Rick. All right, buddy. Sorry, man. Hey, all right, Kim. All right, there we go. Setting up the next generation. These are future seller cars if anybody's ever interested. But whenever the members pick to sell them, these are the A and the B version of the silver screen, and these are the two Penguin mobiles. There's two versions. There's, like I said, there's an A and a B of each, and I'll rotate it. My dog's in the way. So if you go straight up there, you'll see, yeah, that's the series right there. The two Scooby-Doos, the two Ghostbusters, and yeah. There's 6 cars total besides the I wheels or whatever they call it. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully these will be future cars someday. Future sellers. These are more of your collectors, but you know, like tell everybody, if you buy a car, you do with it what you want to. I don't tell you what to do, but I'll just tell you that those silver screens and those that came like that and those boxes like that are going to be more valuable down the road to somebody that's collecting than the ones that come in the bubble packs, as an example, like this. Okay, so you know, notice now they've cheaped out. You know, this is a silver screen. This is one of their series, and there's an example. Hey, Mark. In fact, I was just talking about you and your brother, so I might as well show that off real quick in the first half hour, and then I'll show off the other stuff. So, like I mentioned to my members, like I said, members of the channel get to see stuff first and get to know about stuff first. Mark's Slotcar Garage, he was visiting his brother, and he was on the Discord channel that was free to everybody to join. It doesn't cost anything to join. You're free to join in with us. There's several different little divisions of that Discord that they've broken off. I've joined into all of them. Like I said, I you know, some of them are slot car only, some of them are anything but slot car sometimes. So, but anyway, he put out there that his brother was doing these really cool bottle openers with magnets, and that he could do our logos and stuff. So I reached out to him to try to get the old, don't need those anymore, Scott's House of HO Racing on one of them. But regrettably, my logo is a little too intricate for the laser printer and the size that they're trying to go for. So we had to modify it a little bit, but that's okay because I think it turned out great. So these are all wood with magnet bottle openers. And there they go. And if I have any demand for these, then I'll be more than happy to sell them, and I'll sell them for exactly what they cost me, and whatever the shipping is that I had to pay to get them to me, and then whatever it is to get it to you. So you know, if anybody's interested in getting a magnetic wooden Scott's House of HO Racing bottle opener, let me know. And thanks again, Mark, for doing that. I appreciate it. And as another little perk to my members, I let them know about this. I got one specifically to give away as a bonus Christmas present to one of my members the week before Christmas, as a thank you to them for being a member on the channel. So thank you to Mark for that. Thank you to your brother. Ironically, Ferguson's sent this to a guy that lives on Ferguson Street. So good stuff. James, very good question. With the channel memberships and the donations and supers and stuff like that that people have donated to the channel, we're at $130.19. So thank you, everybody. We're really getting close to the halfway mark. Like I said, I take it in little increments. You know what I'm saying? So big jumps are great, but I got to be a realist. You know what I'm saying? This is a tough time of year for anybody to part with any money, especially when you got all these kick-ass deals going on slot cars and equipment and tracks. And I mean, if I had an American Express card, I don't know that I could pay the bill after I saw some of the sales going on the internet. But so I hope a lot of you guys are taking advantage of a lot of those. The second thing that came in the mail tonight, right before I was able to go live with the members, was from Southern Slot Racing, Chris, and I haven't seen him on here tonight. Hey, Mayor. Oh yeah, no, Mark. Thank you, buddy. Hope you and your wife and your mother-in-law are all doing better, man. My best wishes to you and your family. Know what it's like to go through family stuff. It sucks. So my heart's with you, man. I know what it's like. If you ever need anything, reach out. Let me know. Like I said, that's why we're here. We're one big community. Help each other out. So this was a surprise. I didn't know this was coming. Chris didn't let me know this was coming, but Chris was kind enough to send me one of his stickers for his channel. And I appreciate that. And like I told the members meeting but before this one, I'm going to actually use this and get one of those. I can't remember the name of the company. I'll remember it, but I'm going to get those where you can make that out of a billboard, and I'm going to put that on a billboard on the track. So thank you, Chris. Whenever you join in, if you get to see that later. So yeah, no, those are a couple of things that came in. As far as cars go, the only thing that really came in as far as cars was what I showed off in the video, which was the Ford GT40 Chrome Orange number 4. And this one happens to be number 184. Well, that's awesome, Adam. I told you, man, all it takes is getting a controller in someone's hand. You put this in their hand and get them on a track, they're hooked if they like cars. And I know people reached out to me and wanted to know where you could find these, and I put it in the live stream from last week. They were sold out. The only place that had it was this Nitro Hobbies, and they are officially sold out as of right now. And now, believe it or not, the eBay scalpers are trying to scalp these things already. So if they do put more of them out for sale, I'll be sure and let you guys know as soon as I do. I'll put a post out on YouTube. I know a lot of people don't see those, but that's about the most I can do to reach out to you guys. But if you're a collector, you're definitely going to get one of these based on how quickly they sold out. Lucky for me, both. I got 2 of them. And right before they sold out, they raised the price $10 a car. So I got these for $39 a piece. And then when I went to go look to see how many were left, they were sold out, and he had raised the price to $49.95 or $99 or something like that. So I already got $10 in equity built into the car already, and haven't even owned it a week. So there's a good look at that bad boy real quick. And I already got the other one on the wall. Over $100. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. The eBay scalpers are already out there. Thank you, all 35 of you guys that have shown up tonight. But once again, if I do see these become available again, I'll let you know. Because if you're a collector, you want to get one. Even if you're not a collector, this thing would look badass going around your track. I mean, just be honest. that's if you like the GT40s, that'd look badass in my opinion. Kenny, we haven't ran it yet because with all the holidays, 2 of the people had family in town and they couldn't make it over to race. So the whole goal is that we're going to try to race next Saturday night, and we're going to race after the live stream. And so what I'll do is, because I don't want the live stream to keep running, if there's any interest, then I'll just create a new live stream of the racing only. Then we'll just start it up right after I'm done with this one. So hopefully, fingers crossed, nobody has to cancel or life, gets in the way. And then we'll be able to actually show some live racing, 4-lane racing action. And I can almost guarantee you that we're going to be breaking out the Blazing Sevens, the Too Fast, Too Furious, and the Wing Warriors to at least do some racing. And I know a lot of guys are going to be wanting to do some testing and tuning and stuff like that. So I'm hoping to show some really cool stuff, even if it's with this camera. I'm still going to try to set it up, even though you can kind of see the TV back here. And I did that on purpose tonight. And that way you guys can kind of see a delay on what's going on. So when we're doing the auction, it may help you with what your delay is from what you see from what's actually going on here. And so that way, if somebody's wanting to wait till the last second to do a bid or something like that, you can do it accordingly, based on your delay. So even though you may not be able to see the lap times or stuff like that, you guys can tell me whether or not you want to see the racing, which is what I'd want to see, or the track, or if you want to see the lap times, or try to do both. But honestly, the way the TV whites out and stuff like that, until I get another camera to where I can get it adjusted just for that TV, honestly, the best thing to do is just to listen to the bias who say who's in the lead, because it'll say which lane's leading, and whether or not we set a fast lap. Which Adam, if you haven't checked it out, he just got his bias system hooked up, and he, just like I did, I told everybody it's literally plug and play. The hardest part is just counting the sections of your track, setting up your racer profiles, putting whatever audio you want in there and stuff like that. There's some little details and stuff, but if you literally don't want to mess with hardly anything, you can be up and running in less than, I would say, 20 minutes by the time you plugged everything in. It's really simple. Hey, cool. Yeah, no, I'll let you've got to reach out to me and give me your information for your stickers. So send me your number, or I'll put my number in with your stickers, or however you want to do it, man. But anyway, yeah, no, I'd love to have you come over. We, like I said, if I can't get the fourth person to get over here, then we're more than happy to have someone else fill in, because it's a lot more fun with 4 people than it was 3 or just 2. Hey, Mike. Um, it's Mayor, correct me if I'm wrong, is Gale_Force_Raceway. And if someone can correct me if I'm wrong on that. So while the mayor's hopefully helping me out there, _Discord, if that's what you're asking. Yeah. That's what I'm asking. Yeah. Someone was asking the Discord address. So it's Gale_Force_Raceway, right? My poor little brain can't think. So the giveaway cars for tonight, I know a lot of people are just tuning in for that, and they could care less for the auction. The members decided that they wanted to see the burned up Christine get given away tonight. So no matter how many viewers we have tonight, these 2 cars will be given away. These are part of the race to 1K giveaway cars. So they won the giveaway, and then the last AFX until the modified AFX gets given away on the fifth and final week is the other Indy Mega G Plus. Oh, _Discord. Okay, I was leaving off Discord. Thank you, Mayor. Sorry about that. So after we're done with the auction tonight, I'll give everybody 5 or 10 minutes to see if they want to reach out to friends or family or whatever. See if they haven't already subscribed, get them subscribed. And then I will put in however many people are live into the random number picker, like I did the first giveaway night. And we'll give away 2 cars. And if we get up to 70, then I'll give away 2 pit kits. And if not, then we'll just do the 1 pit kit. If we get up to 60, we'll do 1 tonight. So we'll give away 3 cars tonight, but we'll give away 4 if we get up to 70. Now, as far as the selling cars go, the members decided that they wanted to have a little racing action with standard looking cars. So these are what I would call, your everyday driver lookers, you know what I'm saying? So we've got a new old stock sparking rods on an HP7 chassis. So this is a brand new car on a brand new chassis. We have a used Mustang, which this one is a 2 in the collector's scale, and it is on the correct chassis, and it is lighted, and the light does work. So if you were with us about 3 weeks ago, Rich's Slotcar room bought one, and this one's just like that. And then last but not least, we have a set Lamborghini, little narrow chassis. That's probably the cheapest car starting off with. And then they also wanted to go with two new carded cars. So we're going to go with the Jeremy Mayfield Taurus and something close to the mayor's heart, the Miata. So those are our 5 auction cars tonight, and the giveaway cars. If you do purchase a car, you get a sticker for every car that you purchase. So if you purchase multiple cars, you get multiple stickers. If you want to join the channel and become a member, no matter what level of membership you want to join at, you can get the sticker pack for free for joining the Scott's House of HO Racing. You get the hashtag slot cars and the larger Scott's House of HO Racing sticker. By the way, Mayor, have you gotten your sticker pack yet? Hey, Dell. Because Rich's slot car room, he's no longer on YouTube now. He's on Rumble. Miss you already, man. He moved over there, had troubles with YouTube, but he emailed me today, and it literally took him 2 weeks to get his. And I know there's a holiday in there, but 2 weeks. Okay, so yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, so we haven't hit the 2 week mark yet on you, but if it's really gonna piss me off if I have to resend that big bundle out again, because post office is really getting on my nerves. They're jacking with everything. Even my stuff that I sell is taking 2 or 3 days longer to get there. And ironically, the car that Rick won on last week's giveaway, he had me modify it like I did with the other Tyco cars with Steffi and his Terry Labonte car and the giveaway car that Angelo won. And he got it in like 3 days. And it took almost a week and a half for Matt at Patriot Hobbies to get his sticker pack, and he's in Arkansas and one's in Oklahoma. So, that just makes no sense on what's going on. Miata, yeah, there you go. See, I knew as soon as someone picked that in the members that if you joined tonight, you'd be a happy camper to see that bad boy. So, real quick, I didn't really get a chance to get with the my members on it, but since we started a little late, I'm going to start a little late on the auction and stuff. And I want to know, have you guys taken advantage of any of the Black Friday deals? Have you guys gotten anything cool? Any good sales that you want to share with anybody? I know that Viper's got a sale going right now. I know Brian at Pro Tinkers has got a sale going on right now. I know RC Hobbies, RC Superstore, I'm sorry, Slotcar Central has a sale. Everybody's almost, if they're in slot cars, they have some sort of a sale going on. So as an example, the Bob Beers competition pack with the 2 Mustangs. If you go to Slotcar Central, it's on sale now for $75 for the 2 cars instead of the 80 or 90 like you see at some places. So every penny saves a penny earned, and another more money to put towards more cars, as an example. So yeah, there's a lot of good deals out there. There's more good deals than I have money. Okay. Hey, Clint. Oh, cool. Yeah. See, the mayor gave a little tour of his raceway and how he did stuff on his track and stuff. That's very informative. I like that you kind of mixed your stuff up like I did with Biasu and TrackMate. I'm from the theory of whatever works. I don't care who makes it. I did take advantage of some Viper, and I did take advantage of Pro Tinker sales. And then, like I told my members, I've got like 8 more auction cars heading this way. Hey, Slotcar Daddy. No problem, man. Thanks for joining in. We got 38 people here. If we can get up to 60 tonight, then that would be great. I'll give away one of the pit kits. If we get up to 70 live viewers at any point in time, then I'll give away both of them. But we got to get at least to 60 before I'm going to give away one. I'm not going to go any lower than what we started with. Yeah, I know. a lot of the stuff that he had on sale I already had, and some of his exclusives. That's why I ended up ordering from him. I got all three of the pit kits with the GT40, so now I have all four of those. And then I'm trying to decide if my wallet can afford one more car. That's because I've literally between the competition packs and the Chrome GT40s I bought, that's pretty much tapped me out, as far as profit money goes. So anything else I buy would have to come out of Scott's own wallet, and I'm trying to recover from the dog surgery right now. Like I told my members, that money was supposed to be for the motor, and so that payment's got to get made up somehow, and that means, I guess, TV dinners. Cool. I'm gonna read up here. Da, da, da. Cool. Man, 39 people on a Saturday night. I hope, like I said, I hope everybody, if you joined in late, you had a good Thanksgiving with all your family and friends and relatives and got to reach out to people. And even if you didn't, you got some good quality time off, at least from away from work, if that was an option of where you're employed, if you're working. My boss on Wednesday, he was off the whole week, but he chimed in on our messaging service and at 3:30, an hour before I get off work, and said, if you haven't already taken off for the day, go ahead and take off and have a good 4-day weekend. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. So I got to start mine an hour early on Wednesday, which was really cool. So, hopefully everybody else got to start theirs off at least when they wanted to. I'm drinking Adam Point Mountain Dew, but I'm drinking the old school Mountain Dew. They actually released it in my area, which is it's got real sugar and not that NutraSweet in it. So I've been sucking this stuff down like water. Good stuff. I liked it better when they did the throwback cans with it, when they had the Yahoo Mountain Dew Hillbilly on there with his little jug. All right. Well, we got 38 of us here. And I know that there's some people that like to watch some football, or I know there's F1 racing at Abu Dhabi. I know I was watching some of the practice sessions and stuff like that while I was getting the dogs taken care of before I went on live earlier with the members. So let's go ahead and get started with the night. So just like always, I always like to start off with, if you do win an auction tonight, you just have to reach out to me if you haven't previously won an auction before, to scottdanielmo@gmail.com. Send me your mailing address and where you want the car shipped, and then I will send you an invoice via PayPal. I would ask that you, when you send me the money, to send it via friends and family so I can avoid the PayPal fees. That'd be awesome. And then just like as always, once I receive payment, the car ships out within 24 hours if possible. Obviously, Sundays and holidays, kind of put a damper on that, but it will go out the following day. And then I also offer the 100% money back guarantee. So once you receive the car, if for any reason you decide you don't want that car, you simply send it back to me and I will refund 100% of the purchase price of the car. No questions asked, no hard feelings. Like I said, I'm out to build bridges to make new HO Slotcar friends, not out to burn anybody. And that's one thing that I like to emphasize is any car that I sell, I point out the flaws, and every car I do sell, I know it runs. I make sure that it runs before it sells. And if there's, if it needs tires, if it needs shoes or something like that, as long as it runs, that's my goal. How well it runs is up to you. So, you may need to oil it. You might have to put silicone tires on it or some gel claws or something like that, because I don't upgrade the tires or anything like that. I buy them, make sure they run, make sure it has tires that are going to stay on there. They're not all cracked and falling off or stuff like that, obviously. But then it's how well it runs is up to you. You know what I'm saying? I just make sure that when I stick it on the track, it's got power and it lights some sparks. Let's burn some wallets up. All right. So I'll quit flapping my yap. Like I said, I just got to throw that out there. And then the last thing is if you're here and you don't want to bid or buy anything, that's okay. I'm perfectly okay with that because, as you saw, I got out my little Tyco Bible because I always like to try to give some history on some of the cars that we're selling. So even if you're not interested in purchasing cars, you'll get to know something about the cars and, little useless trivia that maybe you can spit out to other slot car heads. So I need to know which car we're going to start with tonight. You guys tell me. This is the part where the subscribers tell me. So we've got the Mustang, the 57 Chevy, the Lamborghini Countach, which is a set car. I know because I own the set and where it came from. I already had the cars, the Miata and the Jeremy Mayfield. Okay, so Adam says Mustang. That's the first one I saw, so that's what we're going to go with. Because I know, like I said, I know some people are here just to try to see if they can win a free car. I completely understand that, and I can respect that. And I can also respect being broke after all these awesome sales that I've been seeing going on too. So let's get to the history part of it real quick. It's on page 17 of your Tyco Bible, and it's car number 14. And I'm sorry, it's a 3. Rating of a 3. Lighted chassis from 80 to 81. So it's a 3, which is a good collector value. Better collector value. Yeah. All right. And just like always, I'll set the timer for 5 minutes. And if no one bids, once it gets to the 3-minute mark, then I pull the car down. If I have more than one bidder, then the auction goes all the way to the 5-minute mark. And one last time before I start the auction, I want to show the car up close, make sure, see if it focuses in. It's a good looking car. And the light does work. The tampo is good on both sides. On the turbo, where people pick it up, it's not been scratched off. The Mustang's still good on the top. So start this one off just like I did the last one on this one because it is a good car. $40 on this one. So 40 minimum on the Mustang. And like I said, if nobody bids on it when we get to the 4-minute mark, then I'll just tuck it away for another day. No big deal. But if you're looking for an everyday looking car that would fit in for a diorama or something like that, that's a good one to have. Do the Miata next. Okay. So, like I said, $40 for the Mustang if anybody's interested. And if it gets to 3 minutes and nobody doesn't bid on it, then we put it away. No big deal. But if you are looking for a good example of this Mustang, this would be a good one to have. If you got questions, you can put them in the chat. Up to 40 people. Thank you for joining in tonight. Okay, so 1 minute, nobody bids on it, then it goes away and we'll go to the next car, which is going to be the Miata. Is she a 5-liter? I think this is when Ford was playing with the 4-cylinder turbos before they came out with the SVO, if you're familiar with the Mustangs. And that's why it has turbo on the side of it. So I'm guessing it's the 4-cylinder turbo. All right. So 10 seconds. If nobody wants this, then we'll put it down and we'll save it for a later date. All right, cool. Like I said, I'm not going to sit here and hold it and put everybody through torture for it. So we'll save this one for a later date. Like I said, I understand completely. You know, too many good sales going on there. And like I told everybody last week, I fully understand if I didn't even sell one car. Here's the next one going up is the carded Miata. And we'll slap out some history on it real quick. There's not that many of the Miatas made. I think there's 4. That's close, 5. So, number 23, there's the 5, blue, green, crash dummy, red, and this one. Number 23. It's a 4. It was made from 92 to 93. It's on a 440X2 chassis, part number 9009. Any questions on the Miata? Nope. Okay. Well, no questions. We'll get started. $40 minimum bid. That means millions of them, yes. But find them in the new in the package is harder to come by. You might be able to find it loose. All right, we got a bidder. Oh, we got 2 bidders. All right, so it's going to go to 5 minutes. Oh, we got 3 bidders. So it's going to go all the way to the end. So if you can see me in the background moving on the TV, kind of judge that for your lag. The mare's at 45. Like I said, it's brand new in the package, sealed. Look good on your wall or look good on your track. I originally bought this car to race on my track, but I got so many cars I can't, Oh, Adam, 55. That's cool. Thank you guys for bidding. I appreciate it. And if you've tried to find this one, no problem, Mayor. I always try to find these Miatas because they always sell. They're like Porsches. They always sell. People love these because they have the little guys in them. They have the little men driving them, and that's really cool. So, like I said, even though you say you're out, Mayor, it's still running until the buzzer goes off because we had 3 bidders, 4 bidders, so 3 bidders. So it's got to run all the way to the end. So if there's someone else out there that wants to bid at the end, you can. Oh man, I'm so glad you told me about that. I was wondering how that worked on your track. One of the members, Dell, he actually built one with the parts list, and he had to change. Like I said, that he mentioned on his the tire height was too low for his track because it wasn't letting it clear the rails. And like I told him, the rail tolerances are so varied on every track that that's why you really have to tune a car for your individual track. But he put some new Viper tires on it, raised it up a little bit, and he said he's got him a couple of screamers. So I'm glad to hear your car turned out really well for you too. Oh yeah, no. You're going to have to crank the voltage, to at least 20, my friend. Yeah, no, it's going to need the voltage to overcome that magnet, the downforce. But anybody that buys one of those Tycos from me, I knock on wood, they run. I'm just saying, they run. So $55 to my moderator, and everybody give him a thank you for that again, Adam, Mr. Adam Hurt. And be sure and check out his channel, guys. I mean, his room is coming around. He's getting a really a bigger version of Scott's room, if you ask me. No, no, no. Only if you use the wrong controller. And the wrong power pack, I guess I should say. When I say light some sparks and melt some plastic, Adam knows I'm speaking the truth. Murals. Oh, that's cool. So Adam's at 55 right now. I see. I had pictures. I've got those AFX posters of the cars. If you've ever been to the AFX Racing website, I've got all their posters, and I had intentions of putting them up and then putting cars around them, but I ended up with more cars than room. So now I'm going to have to make room in the living room. So we're less than a minute. The original Adam Hurt. Uh-oh, Mike went to 56. We got some competition. Oh, 57. Okay, so 30 seconds. And I'm going to move like this so you can see in the background how much a delay you have. Oh, cool. See, Dale. Yeah, Dale's a perfect example of how that tire sizer is a real good tuning tool for your cars. Thank you for backing me up on that, man. I tell everybody I try to help you spend the money the right way. All right. G-Bud 59. Adam's at 60. Adam, it's yours, buddy. Congratulations, Adam. Everyone give Adam a hand for the first auction car tonight. He got him a cool little Miata. And what's really cool about these guys is I like these. And even if you're not a Miata fan, it's cool to see them going around the track because they got the little guy in them. And it's just cool to see somebody actually driving the car around the track. So cool. Congratulations, Adam. Put your car over there. And here's the last three cars for tonight. We've got the new old stock blazing sparks or something like that, the Slotcar Lamborghini, and the Jeremy Mayfield Taurus. So you guys tell me which is the next one going on the auction block. Up to 44. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. As soon as we get done with this, we'll go right into the giveaway. Pastor, quit. Lamborghini. Wow, Adam. Another awesome random act of kindness. If you guys remember, Dave at the Slotcar room gave Adam the Mega G version of the Indy cars like that on one of the auctions that he won. And I'm guessing that Adam just paid it forward to the mayor. So, Mayor, you can thank Mr. Adam Hurt for your new Miata. And Adam, man, just I knew you had a heart of gold, and you just continually prove that to me every time. So thank you, sir, for being such a good person. And Mayor, I will get this out to you and send you the tracking information via Ship Pirate so that you'll be able to track it all the way to your neck of the woods. So thank you, Adam. Congratulations, Mayor. Okay, and then I saw somebody said they wanted a Lamborghini. This is on a 440, not an X2 chassis, as you can see there. It's the old school. It's not the X2. It is used. It's from the Lamborghini Challenge race set. I know I bought the track set, but I already had two brand new old stock set cars, so I didn't need this one. And if you remember, the yellow one that I gave away to Dan at Slot Ballet Racing for his nephew. Excuse me. So this is the sister car to that one that I was going to sell, but giving it to a little kid for his first slot car seemed like a better karma thing to do than to sell it. So anyway, there's the history on that bad boy. I can already tell you right now, this is a 4. It's not that hard to find, but it is the set version, so it does say Lamborghini at the bottom, and the wing's not broken or cracked, and it's in fairly good shape. So this one, unless somebody's got some questions, like I said, it's on a 440 chassis, not the X2. So it's got the single bar magnet, and it's a set car. So $25 minimum bid. Like I said, nobody's interested at 25 bucks, then that's okay. No big deal. This is on, in case you were wondering, it's on the narrow chassis, not a wide chassis. Well, there's Rick himself. Rich, I'm sorry. I was just talking about you, my man. I'm glad you finally got your stickers too. And Adam wanted to see one of the Mustangs go up for sale, but nobody wanted it tonight. So you still got a chance if you want to bid on it at a later date. Yeah, he's in the house. I even promoted that you were on Rumble. So yeah, man. Thank you for reaching out and letting me know both those things. So 10 more seconds if no one wants it, or 30 seconds, I'm sorry. $25 minimum bid. No one wants it, then we go away. We'll put it in storage like we did the Mustang. 2, 1. All right, no one bid on it. So we'll save him back for another day. So we're down to the final 2. The Sparking Rods, new old stock on an HP7 chassis, or the Jeremy Mayfield Taurus. No, Adam, haven't seen him yet, my friend. But that doesn't surprise me with my mail service. I honestly don't expect to see those for probably Tuesday, Wednesday next week. Hey, Slotcar. Yeah, well, I didn't get my mail tonight till 6:30. So yeah, I was hoping Chris would be on here so he could tell me when he mailed his sticker to me, so it'd kind of give me an idea how long it took for people to get stuff to me. Hey man, if you need any help, reach out. You know I help. Always willing to help. So come on, guys, we're down to the final 2. Which one do we want to auction off next? We want to go with Jeremy Mayfield, or we want to go with the 57 Sparking Rods? Yeah, I missed my Taco Tuesday, man. This is on a 440 X2 chassis. And this one is on this is, like I said, this is a new old stock, and it's on a brand new HP7. And this thing does glow in the dark. And this is what they call their Sparking Rods. And it's a new old stock. So we got it and the Mayfield. Mayfield, okay. Get the history on it real quick. So there's only 2 versions, in case you're wondering, of the Jeremy Mayfield. You can find it on page 64 of your Tyco Bible. And there's the two versions of the mobile one. And this is the version that we'll be auctioning off tonight, which, as you can see, is this one. Ironically, number 12. Made in 1999, part number 36928. And this is the one that came with the Cars and Crew that I showed off last week, and I got right here. So there were two ways to get this car. You could get it in the Cars and Crew or on the card. So, any questions on this bad boy? $12 in the book. Yeah, I've got them both. All right. Well, there's a vendor on eBay trying to sell these loose for $50, but I have to have $50 out of this one carded. So if you want a loose one, you can go pay $50 plus tax plus shipping on eBay, or you can buy this one for $50 carded. It's or we don't sell it. It's up to you. But yeah, $50 is what I got to have on this bad boy. Sell the Crew? No, that one goes on my wall. Sorry, Rick, sorry. Put them to work, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I hate to start it that high, but I have to. Like I said, I got over 45 in it. $50 on this one, Angela, is what I had to start it at, because I got 47 plus tax getting it here. So I got just under that in it. But like I said, if no one wants it, that's fine. You know, I get it. Hey, there's Chris. Yours must have been burning, man. I was talking about you. Thank you. I got your sticker. I was showing it off. All right, less than a minute. If no one bids on it in a minute, then we put it away for another day. No, you're good. I'll show off your sticker again. So 30 seconds. And then if no one bids on the old Jeremy, then we put him away. Ten seconds. All right. So Jeremy gets put away for another day. That leaves our big bad sparking rods here. Like I said, it's on an HP7 chassis, brand new old stock. It does glow in the dark. You want this one, Rick, for 50? Is this what you're bidding on? If you want this, Rick, I'll sell it to you for the 50. That's all I have to have out of it. Like I said, no big. If you want it, my friend, it's yours. I think he does. Okay, cool. Oh, I missed your bid. My bad. No, that's on me, man. I was holding this stupid thing up, and okay. And my dog down here is trying to give himself a bath. And I don't know if you guys could hear it, but it was really pissing me off. So I was trying to get him to quit. So Man, I wish there's a buzzer or something that told me when I could, I need to look at the. Yeah, congratulations, Rick. Yeah, man, that's a great car. Like I said, I don't care if I make $1 or $2 if I'm helping out somebody and they get a good car. That's what I care about. I'm trying to help the hobby. And the way I do that is to, pay it forward. And hopefully the good karma comes back to me later. And if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You don't do things hoping for something good to come out of it. You just do it because you want to. Anyway, I'll get off my pulpit again. This one's on page 30 of your Tycho Bible, if you're so inclined, number 17. So you can see there's a lot of 57 Chevys. I know Rich has this bad boy. I'd love to have that one. Ten seconds delay. Okay. Yeah, that's why I kind of got the camera so you can kind of see the TV, because I can see there's like a 4-second delay here. All right. Oh, so number 17. Night Glow Red Sparkin, HP7 chassis, 1992 only. It's a 5. And like I said, it did come with the Sparkin rod set. This one doesn't have the flint in it, but you could if you wanted to put it in there, I guess. So 1992 is the only year they made that. Interesting. Any questions on the Sparkin rods? Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I saw that car and I was like, yeah, you need to put that in my box. No, but I was looking to try to get a couple of the Corvettes. I just missed out on them. They went, like I said, I've got a price limit, and they went out of my range. But I was trying to get some. I think those look badass. Slotcar League of Champions did a video with one going around the track with it wheeling up. That was pretty cool. All right, so $30 on the new old stock Sparkin rods. 5 minutes. Yeah, I think those things are badass, especially if you like the drag racing. Like I said, these things aren't everybody's cup of tea. I get it, but what's cool is that if you do want to turn out the lights and run your car around the track, you could, because you can actually see this thing glowing in the dark, and you can actually tell the red's red. I've got one. I've got a couple of them actually. That's why I'm selling one. So, like I said, $30. If no one's interested, no big deal. We put it away for another day. Like I said, I honestly didn't expect to sell anything tonight because of it being the weekend of all the Black Friday sales. So anybody bidding, anybody buying, I appreciate it. I completely understand. Yeah, I can hop it up for you, Rick, just like the others for you, my friend. I've got all the parts, and I ordered more from Viper today. So 10% off, Scott. I can, if I give you a discount of 10%, then that actually I'd lose money. Literally, I mean that I bought this thing for $25, brand new, and then I had to have it shipped to me with tax, and I actually paid $28.90 something. It was insane. So $30, I'm making less than 25 cents. Yeah, I feel you, Angela. My dog's surgery tapped me out. $750 to get that toe cut off. Okay, Rick, $30. And he got it. No one else bid on it. So Rick, congratulations, man. I'll get this car built for you tomorrow, and then send you an invoice for the parts and on everything on it and on this. So I'll get it all built at, and if you want to pay tomorrow, then I can have it shipped out on Monday. But like as always, like I tell everybody, no hurry on payment. You pay me when you're ready. No big deal. The cars are yours. I'm not going to swipe them out from underneath you and sell them to somebody else. So everyone give Rick a congratulations. Thank you, man, for buying something on the weekend. I really didn't think I was going to buy anything between you and Adam. You guys bought 3 out of the 5 cars tonight. So thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. And then now that Chris is here, where did I put it? Here it is. I'd like to know, thank you, my friend, for the note. I appreciate it. And here's your sticker again. I just got it today. I wanted to know, curiosity, if you can put it in the chat, when did you mail this? So it gives me an idea how long it actually took to get to me. So here's Chris's sticker he gave to me. And I'm going to be putting this on making it out of make a billboard for it and stick it on my track. So if any, and like I said, that's an open invitation to anybody else out there. If you've got a sticker of your company, logo, whatever you want, I'm going to make billboards whenever I start doing the diorama, and I'm going to have my logo on there, and I'll put Chris's on there, and anybody else. I'll have a PTT sticker on there. So if you've got a sticker you want me to make into a billboard and put it on the track on the Snake Hill Speedway, I'll be more than happy to do it. So thank you, Chris. I appreciate that, man. That was completely unexpected, and I appreciate it big time. Well, Angela, I just so happens that I can send you those stickers if you give me your mailing address. So yeah, give me your address and I'll get those stickers out to you for Monday if you can get it to me this weekend. And then the other thing I want to kind of recap, since I noticed we got 45 people now, and I know we didn't have 45 when I started because I had to do a new stream because YouTube wouldn't let me go live with the first one. Mark Slotcar Garage got with his brother, and if you're looking to do this for your channel, logo, or event, or whatever, I'm sure you can reach out to Mark directly, and then they can coordinate what you want done. But I had his brother make some Scott's House of HO Racing bottle openers with my logo on it. And these are magnetic, made out of real wood, not the Falks wood, but real wood, which is cool. And it's laser etched in there. So I thought these were really cool. So thanks again, Mark. I appreciate you sharing and letting us know that we could do that. Those are really cool. So, and if as an incentive, if you want to join the membership, I will be giving away one of these as a Christmas gift to one of my members the week before Christmas, is my way of saying thank you once again to my members for paying to join the channel. So those are a couple of things that came into the house today, literally. And we're 15 people away, so I'll keep rambling on to give a chance for 15 more people to show up so I can give away at least one pit kit tonight. Like I said, we got to get at least to 60 or I can't give it away because I can't go backwards. I mean, that kind of defeats the purpose of trying to get more viewers every night if I go backwards. So if we get to 60 at any point in time, we're 14 away. So if you've got another phone you want to pop out, a tablet or whatever, I don't care if they're fake viewers or not. It makes no difference. I can't tell if they are or they aren't. Just get me to 60 and we'll give away a pit kit. And then the other thing that came into the house was I showed that off for the winter releases and got the Chrome GT40. So, right. Cool. All right. Well, we're losing people instead of gaining people. So that's good for you guys because I'm going to go grab the other laptop. And then while I'm going and grabbing the other laptop, you guys need to put in the chat which one of these bad boys we're giving away first for the week 3 Race for 1K 10 car giveaway. So thank you again to my members for choosing these cars to give away tonight. And thank you to everybody that just subscribed to the channel. You're the reason why we're doing this and the reason why I got to where I'm at. I sincerely appreciate it. We're actually getting really close to 1,500 and we're not even in December yet. So I'm literally like 53 people away from getting to 1,500 for our next giveaway. So we got to hurry up and get these all this stuff given away. So you guys pick which one of these we're going to start with. I'm going to go grab the other laptop and we'll get that show on the road. What are you guys bidding on? The Christine for $45? I'm giving it away. All you have to do is pick the right number. I'm picking up a random number generator. All right. So in 3 minutes. So you guys want me to do the Christine, you say? Is that what we're going with first, Christine? November 8th. Okay. Are you kidding me? Today's the 25th. So there's an example of how long it's taken for stuff to mail. He mailed that on the 8th, and I just got it today at 6:30 at night. Unbelievable. Wow. That's over 2 weeks. That's insane. Wow. Thank you. All right. So we got Christine. We got 47 people here. And when that gets to, what is it? 8:15 my time. So in 1 minute, I'm going to put in the exact number of people that we have here, and then we're going to give away the Christine to the first lucky winner tonight. And once again, in case you missed the other giveaways, the car comes to you completely for free. This is my way of saying thank you for subscribing to my channel and helping me hit this milestone that I had set when I started the channel as little personal goals to try to reach. Honestly, my first goal was 50. My next one was 100. And then I set it at 500, and my next one was 1,000, and here we are. So thank you guys for getting me to this point. And this is my way of saying thank you. So, oh, yeah. Well, if they're using the Pony Express, yeah, they're failing miserably, my friend. Okay, so 40. Yep. All right, 44 people. So when I tell you 1 to 44, but not yet. All right, go. First one that gets the number 1 to 44. Put them in the chat. Oh, we got a winner. We got a winner. We got a winner. We got a winner. I'm gonna show you the number. See, number 1. It's the number 1 right there. So I got to scroll up. I know I saw it. I think it was James. I think it was Adler. I think was the last name I saw next to it. Angela, maybe? I don't know. I've got to keep scrolling up. I know I saw number 1. Saw a lot of 11. James Adler. Yep. I'm gonna scroll up like I did last time to make sure I didn't miss somebody because they were flying so fast, guys, I couldn't keep up. Thank you guys for participating. I'm just making sure real quick. Oh, some people were so close. 2, 3, 2, 3. Yep, that's it right there. James Adler, you are the winner of the Christine Race for 1K giveaway on week 3. Yep, there he is. Right between G-Bud and Zim's Aquatic. Everyone give James a round of applause. James, give me your information, and I'll get this car out to you for free, along with a free Scott's House of HO Racing sticker. Everyone give James a round of applause. Congratulations. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. That's so awesome. Yeah, there we go. Everyone give him a round of applause. That's awesome. All right. So that means we got 48 people here now, 12 more people, and I'll give away a pit kit of their choice. We got 3 of them to choose from. We get to 70. I'll give away 2 pit kits of their choice. If whoever wins one, you know, then the other one. But right now, this is for whoever's here live. We're going to give away this Mega G Plus Indy car, and this is exactly how it's going to come to you. And if you do want me to hop it up, I can hop it up just like I did on one of the other giveaway cars. Or if you don't want me to hop it up and don't want to pay anything for any parts, then I just mail it to you just like this, and you'll win, and you'll get your little free sticker with your car too. So 1 to 47. Give me a second, and I'm going to generate the number. All right, I got a number. Go. 1 to 47. 1 to 47. Oh, we got a winner. We got a winner. We got a winner. We got a winner. That was quick. Oh my God. I think the whole family's joined in because I think, oh, there it is. So here, I'm going to keep scrolling up. But as of right now, I'm looking for the number 34. You can see it right there, 34. So I've got to see who did it first. I see it several times. I got to see who did it first. Okay. Doug Verbiage, which happens to be a channel member. He's right in between Shelby Adler and G Bud. So 33 and 25, and he was right in the middle on Doug. So everyone give Doug a round of applause. He also happens to be a member of my channel. So thank you, sir. Congratulations. A member of my channel won a car like Rick did last week. So that's 2 weeks in a row. Members of my channel have actually won cars, and randomly. I didn't pick them. This is all random. That's awesome, because I had no idea you guys were going to pick that number. Congratulations, guys. Yeah, man. Congratulations. No, thank you, guys. Like I said, I'm not a wealthy guy. The profits that I've made from selling cars is what allowed me to buy these cars. So it's not like I dug into my wallet. It just took away stuff from I can put on my wall. Well, as you can see, I've got plenty of cars on my wall. It's not going to hurt me to wait a little while before I can get caught back up to where I can do that. So if I can show my appreciation in any way, shape, or form for the people that have helped me reach the goals that I have set, then I'm going to try to do it if I have the ability to do so. And that's why I emphasize that everything that I get from this channel, if I sell cars, it goes back into cars, and the profit goes into the stuff for the wall. I don't hide that from anybody. If people donate money, it goes for the new camera. Memberships for the channel go for the new camera. As of right now, I'm at $130.19. You know what I'm saying? And the camera's at $400. So, you know, I'm making progress, and that's the whole thing is, so everything's got its own segment. And just so you know, this didn't come out of Scott's wallet. It came out from my members and people that are subscribers purchasing cars, and I use that profit to pay for this stuff. So it's just my way of paying you guys back for helping me out. And like I said, it's reciprocating. You guys help me, I help you, and we all win. So thank you guys for getting me to this point where I could actually give back to the community that got me here. And I appreciate it, guys. I really do. Thank you. Can't you join in under this one? Okay, Shelby, let me go back up. I'm sorry. I saw your 14. Okay, Shelby. See you in between Dawn and DTI. Yeah, no, if you keep going up, Shelby, you're right after Doug. You're at 33, then he said 34, and then Mike, G Bud 14 said 25. So if you keep scrolling up, I'm sorry. Like I said, it was hard to keep up, trust me. And that's why whenever I say stop, I have to keep scrolling up because I saw 34 in there multiple times. And I just want to make sure I'm fair. I'm going to do it again just to make sure. I see 24. Bob at the Electric Academy. Thank you for showing up, Bob. Yep. No. First one was him. Yep. Doug wins it. You were close. You were close. You had a 34 in there. I thought you'd won it first too, but when I scrolled up just a little bit more, then that's where Doug got it. So yeah, Doug. Yep. No, Tom. If you keep going up, it's Doug. Like I said, I just triple checked it to make sure because I want to make sure that the person that got the number in there first wins it. So I double checked it. If you guys want to keep double and triple checking me, go right ahead. And if I'm wrong, I'll be the first to admit it, and we'll get it corrected. If I have to, I'll give both people a car. Because I don't want to say that I falsely gave somebody a car that I shouldn't have. So that's not the intent. But just give everyone on here a car. Yeah. Oh, I wish I could. Trust me. If I sold enough cars, I would. But at the rate I'm going right now, is just trying to get caught back up with all the parts and stuff. Because just as a reminder, so next week will be the last two cars that we're giving away if I can find them. Where did I put them? So we got the Christine given away and the AFX tonight. Oh man, what did I do with them? I just had them up here. Too much stuff. Oh, here they are. So next weekend, we'll be giving away these two. Yeah, Doug won. Oh, thank you, Angela. Appreciate that. So we'll be giving away these two next week. And it doesn't look like we're going to get to our 60 tonight. But anytime we get to 60, 70, or 80, if we get to 80, I give away all three of them. If we get to 60, I give away one of them. But we still have a 4-gear CUDA. Isn't that what that is? Yeah, 70 Plymouth CUDA, 4-gear. We got the 70 Camaro, 4-gear. And then we have the 41 Willys Gasser, which is a Thunderjet. So if we get to 60 at any point in time tonight before the 2-hour mark, here in another half hour, then I'll give away one more car. Hey, Sean, thank you for showing up, man. And if we don't get to 60 tonight, no big deal. We'll wait till next weekend. If we get to 60, I give away one. If we get to 70, I give away two. And if we get to 80, I'll give away all three of them. The whole idea is I'm trying to get the live viewer count up because that helps the algorithm to push out my channel. And you guys joining in live actually helps the channel get promoted by YouTube, and it puts it out there to other places like Facebook and on Google and stuff like that. So you guys participating, the more of you that participate live actually helps the channel and more than just being here to maybe win a car or be able to buy an auction car. It actually helps the channel. So you guys just by being here are participating and helping the channel, even if you don't buy anything. So I appreciate everybody that shows up, and I want to try to reciprocate that in some way possible. But I do, like I said, I have to set limits. I can't go backwards. So the first night we gave away at 60, and Tom was the winner of that one. And so we're on week 3. If we get up to 60 tonight, I give away one. If we don't, no big deal. Anytime that we get up to 60, I'll give away one. We get to 70, I give away two. I get to 80, I give away 3. And it can be in one night, 2 nights, 3 nights, but there's only 2 more nights of it left for us to get there. So these 2 cars will be the last 2 non-hopped up cars that we're giving away. And then I have a special bonus car that if we can hit 100 live viewers on the last night, that Steve, one of the members of the channel, he donated some of his aluminum rims. I'm going to put them on a new old stock car, and that's going to be the bonus giveaway. So if I have 100 viewers on the last night, the 5th and final night, where we're giving away the hopped up Tyco, the hopped up AFX, then we're going to give away also the hopped up Auto World. So we're giving away 3 cars on the last night. So do the quick math. Obviously, I'm giving away one more extra bonus car in there. But then if we get to 100 viewers on that 5th and final night of the giveaway for the Hopped Up Auto World, Hopped Up Tyco, and the Hopped Up AFX, then I'm going to give away the bonus Tyco with those awesome tires and wheels with the Viper axles and gears already assembled on them, and that'll be on a brand new 440 rolling stock, new old stock chassis car. So I'm going to save that to show everybody as a surprise, because I think it's going to look pretty kick-ass in my opinion with those rims on it. So a lot of things are going to be happening with the channel. Hopefully I can get with Brian in that final week. We can do a live stream so we can ask some questions on Brian on HO and slot cars and stuff like that. If you didn't catch him on Patriot Hobbies, they did a lot of stuff on the scale electrics and and stuff like that. I'm more on the HO side, so that's where I'm going to stay focused on the smaller scale. And just in case someone asked me this question, and it didn't really dawn on me that maybe a lot of people don't know. And if you do know, I want to throw this out there as a little quiz. Do you know what HO stands for? So we're racing HO scale cars. Do you know what HO scale is actually abbreviated for? Hey, Mike, there he is. Hope you and Steffi are doing well. Saw the train you posted, man. Looking cool. I'm still waiting to see one of my cars go around the track, man. Half of O. There it is, Don. And Jeff. And Mike. Yep, I knew. A, B, C, A plus B equals C. Nice, Rich. That's like I said, a lot of people didn't even know that, so that's why I wanted to throw that out there. Is a lot of people don't know what HO scale is, half of O. So thank you guys for. I know, like I said, I don't know everything, but I do know that I have a lot of smart people that are on this channel that show up live every so often or continually, and they have my back. So if I'm wrong, they correct me. If I don't know the answer, they give it to me. So that's what I love about this community is there's no secrets. There's no hiding stuff from everybody. We share with everybody because knowledge is power, and the more knowledge you have, the more fun you're going to have. So look up Scott. Hey, James. Okay, let me. Hey, Sean, you finally got your stickers. Thank you for letting me know, man. It only took 2 tries. I'm still wondering what happened to the first set. Another Mark Martin. Nope. The only Mark Martin I have that I hadn't already put up there was the one that Dick Slotcar Garage Danny bought, and he still hasn't reached out to me. But I'll ask him if he still wants that car, and if he doesn't, then we'll put it back up for auction. And if he does, then obviously I'm going to sell it to him. But the only ones that I have left as far as stock car goes right now, but I got more coming. Like I said, I know what you guys are looking for. I'll just show them real quick again. The racing version cars. So I got the Jeff Burton, the Ferrari, and the Johnny Benson. So those are the ones, but I will be having some more Mark Martin next March. Yeah. Hey, Mark, thank you for joining in, man. Hope you and your family get to feeling better. Like I said, best wishes to your mother-in-law. Hope everything goes well, man. I know how stressful family stuff can be, let alone when you're sick. So take care, my friend. Tell your brother thank you, too. Hey, Marcus, thank you for showing up, man. The Ferrari. Oh, yeah, man. This is a harder one to find. This is the number 3. It also came in the Cars and the Crew, but find it new in the package. I mean, you can find them on eBay. They go from anywhere from, depending on the shape, $35 to $60. But find them new in the package is the hard part. This one's not one of the rare ones. The number 3 isn't, but it's still hard to find new in the package. Johnny Benson, good guy. Yeah. No, I bought that one to keep to race, honestly. But then, like I said, I got to looking at all. I've got more cars for house cars and my personal racers than I've got over a case full of just running cars. And if you race and play with a lot of cars, you know this, that if you don't use them in a while, you got to start maintaining them. And so, I've got a fleet of cars that I got to maintain now. So I was like, you know what? A lot of this stuff that I thought I was going to open up and use myself, it's just time to sell it, because I don't have the room, B, I don't have the time, and C, I really don't need it. I've been blessed with the cars that I've got to run and play with now, and a lot of them don't get played with, but once every couple of weeks, just because I have so many. So it's a curse. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good one to have, I'll admit. And like I said, I'm blessed. I'm not bragging by any means. If I don't sell cars, then I can't buy cars. Because, like I said, right now, my main focus, well, until the dog thing, is trying to get my motor running for my one-to-one real car, like the Marinos. Those things, if you think slot cars are expensive, try racing a real car. Those things, woo, that's a whole nother level of poverty that you'll put yourself into. There's a saying in racing, in case you guys are curious. If you want to get rich racing, you start out wealthy. And in case you didn't know, that's kind of like the ladder. You start wealthy, and then you work your way down to rich, and then then you start working on your upper middle class. And so, yeah, if you want to get rich, you start wealthy, because you're going to lose money, and you're going to get down to the rich part real quick. Yeah, it's an expensive hobby. Costs more than it pays. you know, I will never, I mean, knock on wood, I'd love to be able to say I'm going to win one of those big payday races, because for the size of tire class that I run in my class, they have races that pay $20,000 to win. And that sounds great, but it also costs you $1,000 to enter that race. So it costs you $1,000 to try to win $20,000 after you've already spent $50,000 on your car. And that doesn't include you even just getting into the track and everything else you got to do there. So anybody that says that racers make money, the only way you make money is if you've got sponsors that help pay the bills, because there's no way that my little local track out here, if I was to win a race out here, $1,500, and they only do that once a month. So I'm not going to get rich doing it. I do it because I love it. Exactly. All right, man. Look forward to seeing it. Another St. John special. Have a good night. Slot cars for life, man. Shoot, I started 4. Yeah. Well, when you're single and you got a dog that seems to know when you're saving money, that always seems to conveniently go to the vet. Yeah. Yeah. All the bills, everything. Yeah. I literally, that's what I'm saying. I love this hobby, but I couldn't afford this room without doing this right here. If I can't buy and sell cars, then I don't have really any extra money to put into this room, because, like I said, the one-to-one car is outrageously expensive to just to own. And I dove off into the deep end, to the point now where parts used to be in the hundreds of dollars, and now they're in the thousands of dollars. And so it's insane. I've reached my limit. This is the last time I'm rebuilding this motor. I'm done. I've decided that I could buy a whole new car for what I have in just my motor. That's insane. And I know no matter how much you love a hobby, you've got to reach a point of, come on, man, what are you really doing? So if it feels, oh, trust me, if you go back and you see one of the videos of me, put up a video of me sitting in the car starting it, and then I showed one of the runs down the track with it. That's why I do that, because nothing brings a smile to my face bigger than when I am sitting in that Mustang, because that's streetable. I can drive. It's tagged. I can drive it. It's insured. You know what I'm saying? When it's running, I can drive it on the street. So whenever I'm driving that car, I don't have a radio in it. There's a reason why I don't, because I listen to that motor and that's music to my ears. That's a symphony, you know. Da, 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 da. That's all I need. And so, yeah, no, that you see me, I'm smiling just thinking about it. So you can only imagine how big the smile is when I'm behind the wheel. Yeah, no sponsor, no go. Yeah. In fact, I'm reaching out to a couple of places once I get the motor back and I can put the car up on the trailer and go show some businesses and say, hey, man, I'd like to put your car on the your name of your business on my car somewhere. How about we work out a deal or something? You know what I'm saying? Because just so you know, even not the big money races, just for me to enter my local races, it's an $80 entry fee. The race fuel that I buy is 116 octane, and it literally costs $18 a gallon. And so I have to buy. I go through about 7 gallons in a weekend between testing and warm up and test runs. So you're looking at what, almost $200 in just 10 gallons of fuel for the weekend. $80 just to get into the race. And then that doesn't include your fuel to pool there, the food that you got to eat while you're there, and something to drink while you're there. So it adds up really, really quick. I don't have a pickup in the background. Yeah, I'm on Facebook, James. Just look me up, Scott Daniel, and then I also have my cars channel, Grim GT Racing. That's the name of my car, Grim GT, and then there's my little Grim Reaper. My mom made these for me. I bought 50 of them blank, and then she's got an embroidery machine, and then I bought the koozies and the thread, and these are actually glow in the dark. So whenever you let them charge up, the Grim Reaper glows in the dark, and so does the Grim GT. And if you're wondering why I call it Grim GT, is because it just so happened the first time I got the car running was holiday weekend of 2013. And then the second time I got the car running in 2015 with a new motor upgrades, it was also Halloween weekend. So I was kind of like, you know what? Halloween seems to be the theme. So let's go with something that way. Hey, all right. I'd appreciate that. In fact, I was thinking about doing letting people buy little tombstones as sponsorship on the car if they wanted to, and depending on the size of the tombstone, depending on how much it cost, and trying to sell a chunk of the car with with my little Grim Reaper on there and tombstones. Where's the pick? It's a white Mustang. I'm not sure what you mean. Where's the pick? What pick are you looking for? The picture of the car? Sorry. Cam 2? No, I run VP racing fuel. They call it C16 picture. Okay, that's what I'm asking. What picture you want to see? Oh no! When you said Linda Blair, I knew exactly what you were getting at, because there's times. Another reason why I call my car Grim GT is because there's times I think it's trying to kill me when I'm working on it. Of the car. Oh, of the car. Well, I got a video of it running. If you go to my page, but I don't know. Let me see if I can pull one up real quick. I don't want to bore everybody. I can talk about my race car all day, as I'm sure the mayor can. Oh, and by the way, Rich, that chassis I got off you didn't go into the 280 or the 240Z. I put that underneath that Cobra. That AC Cobra. Good grief. I've got a bajillion slot car pictures on here. Imagine that. I still, once again, I'm going to throw that out there because I just went by the picture of the Mustang that Shaky Dave was kind enough to send out to me. If Dave, if you're watching this, I hope you're doing well. Please reach out to me when you get the time. If someone knows Dave, please let him know to reach out to me and let me know that he's doing okay, because haven't heard from him in a couple months, and I'm kind of getting worried that something bad happened, because the last I spoke to him, his caretaker had committed suicide, and he was in the hospital waiting to have surgery done, and that was the last I heard. That's the white rust stain, as Rich calls it. Hey, Rick, no, man, thank you for supporting it. Without people's support, then there's no incentive for people like me to try to push it out and get it out there to everybody. So thank you for your support, my friend, and I'll get to working on your car for you. Oh yeah, man. No, I'm the first car that I purchased for myself was a 1985 Mustang GT. That was the first time I ever went into debt. That's the first time I ever went to the bank and got a loan. And I've been a Mustang guy ever since. The most amount of Mustangs I've ever owned in my life at one time was 5, and I sold them all down to the 2 that I have now, just so I could go racing with one and have the other one as a backup, because I sold all the interior, the motor, the transmission. I sold it all out of it to have as a shell. So when I wreck, regrettably, the other one, I have another one to put all the stuff back into. So I didn't realize how expensive racing was until I decided I wanted to go racing. And as soon as you go down that rabbit hole, you either keep going or you just lose your ass when you sell everything. So do they make a turbo Mustang? They made Dell in 84, 85, and 86. They made the SVO Mustang is what it's called. And that used to be back in the day, what is known now as Ford Motorsport. Back then, it was called Special Vehicle Operations. And then previous to the Ford SVO is this turbo Mustang that they came out with in 82 and 83. And that's what this is. And it's a 4-cylinder turbo, and it's the prelude to the SVO Mustang. I run in the 8.5-inch slick class. So we have a mandated, we have to run a Hoosier slick, and it's basically a 8 by 20 or 26 by 8. So 26 inches tall, 8 inches wide, 15-inch rim. Hey, Chris, thank you for showing up, man. And thank you again for the sticker, man. I appreciate it. That was a very unexpected surprise, and it still brings a smile to my face. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you. 1979 is the first year of the Fox body. And then the Fox body ran from 79 to 93. And then they went to the what they call the new edge, new style. And then that made that square, more looking square Mustang. Thank you, man. Now, if it comes to Mustangs, you guys want anything to know about the Fox body Mustang from 79 up, I know I'm a pretty good library. I'll just put it that way. I know that in 1985, the year that was my first Mustang, that was the first year that a major OE manufacturer came out with a roller cammed motor. And so in 1985, I had a hydraulic roller cammed 85 Mustang GT with T-tops and a 5-speed. And yeah, I may have been paying out. I was paying more for insurance every month than I was for my car payment. I was only 19 years old. 19 years old, 1-year-old Mustang GT. Yeah, they put the screws to me. Brand new in 84. Boy, he screwed up. '84 is not a really a desirable year, mainly because the very next year they went with the roller motor, and that year in '84, um, it was still they were still using that crappy thin wall casting. So a little history for you, real quick, because I know I'm probably boring some people to death, but um, GM fired a bunch of guys, uh, a bunch of designers and stuff back in the '70s because they were downsizing because of the recession from Jimmy Carter, blah, 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 blah. If you're around back then, you know what I'm talking about. It was my first experience of a recession, even though I was a kid, but I saw what it did to my parents. And so that was how I got to experience. That's how I knew we were in a recession because things changed around my house. So we didn't get to live like we were before the recession. Anyway, GM fired a bunch of people, Ford hired them, and then they came up with these brilliant ideas on how to do stuff cheaper. And one of them was to make a 302 Mustang, really a 289, call it a 5 liter, and then make a shitty block and a shitty set of heads and make a whole 130 freaking horsepower and call it sporty fun. And finally, in 1985, they kicked those GM guys out and the Ford guys took over, and that's when they started building the good 5 liter 50 Mustangs that you know today. From '85 up is the best years of the Mustang because that's when Ford got rid of those GM assholes that were trying to cut pennies and cut corners and started making shit that would work. Old 302 right away. Yep, there you go. 4 lug rims, yes sir. That was the one thing that Ford kept because it was cheaper. And so, regrettably, I had to upgrade all of mine. My Fox body in '91, they still had the 4 lugs. So I had to upgrade to 5 lug on all of mine. And then when I went with my Strange racing axles, I've got 5H studs on my rear axles. So those require a special rim. So literally, my studs on my rear end are like yay big around. Yeah, 5/8 of an inch. they're huge, and NHRA legal. So I had to buy my billet specialty rims for that, and then I converted the front lug to a 5 lug too, so it would match. And yeah, just money, you know. What color is a 28 you have? Yeah, hey, Steve, thanks for showing up, man. 195 Z28. Yep. See, you know what I'm talking about, my friend. The old TPIs, when GM started to do their pseudo fuel injection, sticking the injectors on top of a fake carburetor and the throttle body injection. They used to call that. And then they came out with their crossfire injection, and Ford tried all that stupid crap too. And then, like I said, in '85 they came out with a 4 barrel Holly on theirs with a roller cam and got rid of all that crap. Oh yeah. What color is a 28 you have? I'm not sure what you mean, James. V8. What color is it? Hey Kim, no see, I'm still trying to find how you know how you can if you have your old VIN number you can do a search and see if the car is still out there. And that car that I sold that was my very first Mustang is still out there and it hadn't been crushed. And I'm still trying to track it down to try to see if I can buy it, but I hit a dead end, and so I don't know if I'll ever see it again. But I wanted to try to get that car back. You got an 81 also? That's awesome. We don't soundboard, Scott. Hey, Sean, good night, man. I'm sorry I missed you. Have a good evening, buddy. I went to high school with a girl. This is no lie, guys. When we turned 16, she was in my grade. A divorced mom and dad, and she was lucky enough, I guess, to have two parents that decided that they were going to try to buy her attention and buy her love. And so on her 16th birthday, her dad took her out in 1983 and bought her 1980 Z28 Camaro. You know, the big long nose and bought it brand new for somehow, I don't know. She drives it home. This is no lie. Drives it home from spending the weekend at her dad's, pisses off her mom. Her mom takes her to the Chevy dealership, makes her trade that in, and buys her a new Camaro. So in less than a week, she had two Camaros. I had to wait for my dad to get home working third shift and see if he'd let me borrow his truck so I could go to school if I didn't want to hitch a ride on the bus or with one of my friends. And here I'm going to school with a girl that in less than a week, her parents had bought her two cars. I mean, just insane. Oh, hey, kick it and rip it, Kim. Oh, wow. So you've done some suspension upgrades. Oh, wow. See, James? I'm just saying, if your sister wants to win, if Cheryl wants to win, man, I'm just saying. I mean, you can show her the video and skip all the way to this part where Scott's pointing at his hat and points at his shirt and just says, you know, last time she was winning was, you know, I think you were smoking her with the Super Snake, but I mean, they make more than one Mustang. Yeah, see, I miss my old 85 GT. You know, when you're young and you're in your teenage years and you're stupid, you do a lot of stupid things. Now I know why my insurance was so high. Like I said, it was more than my car payment. I would drive around. At the time, I worked at a stereo shop, so I had a badass stereo in there. I'd pull out the T-tops, I'd set the cruise control, and I would stand up and drive in the car. Literally. So, I mean, if I hit a speed bump the wrong way, I could fly out. And the car would have, you know, kept going. Window down, T-tops out, standing up, jamming, driving with the standing up in my car. That, you know, there was somebody looking after me to make sure that those things that I just mentioned didn't happen, because, you know, that's just stupid. If I saw that nowadays, I'd be like, well, that guy's got a death wish. And regrettably, I was that guy doing that. So she tried to get him. That's the Mustangs, man. Just so happens. See, you got the set car, and you got yours out on the horsepower shootout. But yeah. And just so if you guys missed it, I did mention it. They're coming out with another Shelby 67 GT 500 AFX wheel sometime in January. $50. Yeah, man. No, that's a slick looking car. These are good looking cars, man. I'm glad. Thank you for sharing that tip, by the way, because like I said, that's why I shared that with my Carrera Go track. Is like, you know, if you're not going to be racing 4 lanes and you're wanting to be able to run a 1/43 scale and HO, that's a great idea. Putting that little straw basically on the end of the guide pin and then putting some little braids on the shoes. Great idea. Yeah, like I said, that's a brilliant idea. Thank you for sharing that. Because like I said, that's why I recommended to people, if you hadn't bought a track yet and you like the 1/43 and the HO, I would buy the 1/43 scale track and run both on it. Now, I don't personally have the room to go up to 1/24 or 1/32 scale, even if I wanted to. And I don't have the wallet to get me there either. But the Carrera Go track seemed to work similarly based on my experiences, what your larger scale track did. And I thought that was a great idea. And it was quieter too. I noticed it wasn't clickety clackety as much as like what you'd mentioned too. So there's some benefits in doing both, but I'm stuck in the HO world, and that's I'm gonna ride the horse that got me to the dance. Pun intended. Oh wow, she broke out the Mustang. You know she was serious about winning then. Yeah, James, that's what I'm saying, and she got two of them in a week. I'm just saying. I mean, I know she probably looks at me as like Darth Vader. You know, she's on the light and I'm on the dark side because I'm a Ford guy. But I'm just saying, if a Mustang keeps winning, maybe there's something to that. She just likes to beat you. Yeah. What did you just pop the button on there, Rick? Bubble on that one. Oh, did he break the vent? I hope not, Rick. That's a that's a good looking car. I almost considered getting me one for myself. Oh, so if the 32 of you that are still here, thank you so much. I'm going to share some information with you. So there's always benefits for sticking around, even if it's just me talking about Mustangs or talking about Camaros or whatever, man. This is just, like I said, this is why I love this channel. Doing this stuff live is because I get to interact with people versus just doing a video that other people just watch and then they have to comment. So, this is more of a thing. And then if you are watching it later, comment anyway. So anyway, after we get done with all these giveaways in the next 2 weeks, then the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be building what I'm going to call is going to be, can I build a Tyco Viper killer? So the whole premise is I'm going to build a Tyco and I'm going to see what it takes to beat a V-Spec Viper on my track with the same body. And I can do that with the Harden Creek clips. So I can put the AFX body on the Viper to run it that way, and I can put that same body on the Tyco and run it that way. So, or I mean, use a Tyco body on the Viper and a Tyco body obviously on the Tyco. So the same body, two different chassis, but I'm going to see what it's going to take to build a Tyco to be as fast or faster than a Viper. I'm calling it the Viper Killer. And just to give you guys a clue, the cars that I built, that Rick has gotten, that Angela's gotten, that Steffi's gotten, that Mike's gotten, those all ran within 2 to 3 tenths of a second of a Viper V-Spec on my track. And I know the one that I ran that I built for Angela, it wasn't even broke in yet. So I know it's going to get faster. So that tells me I'm really, really close to being able to build a Tyco to hang with a Viper. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to see if you can build a Tyco for the same price or less of what it would cost you to buy a V-Spec already built from Viper. So that way, if you want one of each, you could do one of each. Or if you're just wanting to spend the money on one, if you want to buy one built, you can. Or if you're like me and you like to build your own stuff and you're a little tinkerer, then I'll be able to show you the parts that I used and how we got to that point of being able to run as fast or faster than a Viper. Based on what my previous experience has been, I think it's going to be pretty easy to do. Now, whether or not I can do it cheaper than what it costs to build a Viper, that's what we're going to find out. So just need a hot arm. Yeah, well, I'm going to try to build it with the stock arm first, but I've already ordered the Mega G 2.8 arm that'll fit the Tyco. So from Viper, since they were on sale. So I went ahead and spent the big bucks for me because I usually just use the stock arms or a modified hot stock arm. So I've got a hot stock, I've got a balanced stock, I've got a 3.5 ohm, and I've got a 2.8 ohm. And so I'm going to build a chassis of each of them, and yeah, different motor magnets, traction magnets. I'm even going to step up and put the level 35 Neo motor magnets in one of them, and I can almost guarantee that'll kill a Viper. But if you're to put the same thing in a Viper, would it still outrun it? So I'm trying to see if building a Tyco to be as fast as a Viper is a economical option, and basically what I've seen so far it is. But I want to got to have some little project, and like I said, a Viper killer Tyco is a pretty good one to go with. Oh yeah, James, I'm gonna be. That's the only way I can keep doing the room. Basically, is like I said, I have to sell cars to buy more cars to keep the wheel turning. So yeah, it'll be auctions and until further notice, until you guys tell me you're sick of auctions, and then we'll find something else to do. But I always think that there's somebody out there that would be interested in something that I have, because I don't always just get the same kind of cars. As you can see tonight, we had quite the option. We had a Mustang, a Lamborghini, so like I said, auctions are part of the things that keep my business going, that I share it on YouTube, that normally I did on eBay, and I'd much rather do it to people that I know and get better deals than to do it on eBay and help the rich get richer, so to speak. Speed costs money. Yep. Need that parts list. Yep. Oh no, Mike, I've got some. In fact, if you want to look at one of my cars that I hopped up that I forgot that I put the wrong arm in that I gave, and it was to Adam. That was one of my 3.5 ohm hot stock arm Tyco motors, and no, it's you can run it on the track. That's why I got the 2.5 ohm or 2.8 ohm, because I wanted to see if it was any better than my 3.5. Because my 3.5s they pull down some amperage, man. They 3.5 ohms. Sorry, they pull down some amperage on my controller. Hey, no problem, Kenny. I'm only here for the stickers. I'm glad you came back, man. Whenever I saw that your channel was deleted, it got to hurt my heart. So I'm really glad you reached out, and I'm glad that you're back here, man. Like I said, we're all a big community, and when you get to know people and all of a sudden they're not around anymore, then you feel like you're missing a friend. So I'm glad to have my friend back. No, man, no, serious. That's why I keep asking people if you've heard of if you know Shaky Dave, or know where he's at, or know how he's doing. Someone let me know, because like I said, if you've been a follower of the channel, you know that Dave bought a lot of my cars from me, and he turned into a friend. I mean, an honest to God friend. He'd call and talk to me a couple times a week. He, like I said, he was injured, helping to defend my freedom in this country, and just a great all around guy. I have military family. All the way up, every generation, and on both sides of my family. I'm from a family that is proud to serve this country, and so besides him being a friend, he had another special tie because he was a vet, and me being around vets my whole life and people that have served have taught me that freedom isn't free, and respect the people that put their ass on the line to give it to you. So I'll never ever be able to repay the vets that sacrificed their lives or limbs or their way of life to help me be able to live my way of freedom. And so anything I can do to help out the vets, promote them, talk about them, whatever I can do, I do. I belong to several organizations for disabled vets to try to help, because it's just a travesty what, in my opinion, what we do to our veterans that have served our country at the VA hospitals is it's disgusting. If you not want to know the honest to God truth, nobody should be asked to put their life on the line and get treated like that when they need help. So, but I'm going to get off my pulpit. So if anybody has heard about or knows about what's going on with Dave, I'd really appreciate if you guys could let me know, because like I said, I'm starting to get worried. Normally, in a month or two, somebody would be out of the hospital and out of surgery by now, and be able to tell somebody to, pick up a phone or a call or something like that. So if he's out there, Dave, if you're seeing this, my best wishes to you, my friend, and please let me know how you're doing. No, Shaky Dave's another Dave. Dave of Dave Slotcars. As far as I know, he's doing well. Shaky Dave. Um, if you saw one of my members' videos, his was the track that he was. I did a couple of videos that has his tracks in it, and then a couple of members' cars and stuff like that I'd done. No, two different Daves. I've got a lot of people with the same name on here. Two different guys. Shaky Dave is the veteran. In one of the videos, I know I've got a picture. He gave me a picture of himself, and I put it in the videos just so everybody could see whose track that they were getting to see. And he, I ask everybody's permission before I show their faces on anything that I do, and he gave me permission to do that because he wanted people to be able to see who he was that was actually talking on the chat and stuff like that. So really good guy. Like I said, got to know a lot about him, and I just wish him the best, and hopefully everything's good with him. And it's just been a lack of being able to being able to communicate, because I know they were working on his hands and trying to get them functioning, because he couldn't even use his thumbs because of what happened to him serving our country. So okay, I will. Cool. Well, hey, got 34 people still watching over the 2 hour mark tonight. I'm gonna wind her down. I've got a dog pacing right here, which tells me he needs to go out. Ironically, the other dog, either she's gone to the bathroom or she's hiding from me somewhere. She hadn't bothered me yet at all. I was going to show her off. I actually took off her cone of shame. It's kind of weird though, seeing a dog with the claw like this, because this one's the one that's missing. So, this is where your normal paw, and that's how it looks now. And so she's like, I call her Eagle Claw. But once again, guys, from the bottom of my heart, I hope that all of you had a very happy Thanksgiving. Cherish your loved ones. Be sure and reach out to everyone that you know, and tell them how much you appreciate them, because you just never know when life's going to strike and take them away from us, obviously. Because like I said, I haven't heard from Dave in a long time, and last time I heard, he was going in for surgery, and so that's why I'm starting to think bad things have happened, because no reply, his phone's been turned off, and his emails are being rejected now. The server, it's not an active address anymore, is what my return was. So hopefully I'm thinking the wrong path, and hopefully Dave's okay. But to those of you that are here, I do want to say thank you for your support. Thank you for getting me to the 1K. We're almost to 1,500. It gets us to the next little mini giveaway. But I'm not even worried about that one until we get this one done. So once again, thank you guys to everybody that bid on the cars tonight, everybody that purchased cars tonight. I will get out, Mayor, I'll get out your Miata to you. Adam, thank you for doing that for the mayor. Those random acts of kindness, those are awesome. I love to be able to be a participant in those, even if it's not me personally. That's great. Rick, thank you again for your purchases tonight. I'll get to work on your car for you and get that invoice sent out, so we can get that car sent out to you Monday if you're so desired. Anybody else that wants a sticker pack, all you got to do is reach out to me at scottdanielmo@gmail.com, and it's $5 shipped to your door, and I'll get you the sticker pack. If you haven't received your sticker pack yet, and it hasn't been 2 weeks since you gave me your information, so far we're based on my Pony Express mail service, as the mayor called it. It's taken about 10 days to 14 days for people to get their stuff. So if it gets past the 14-day mark and you still haven't received your stickers, please reach out to me and I'll send you out another set for free. Kind of like Sean, he had to wait. I don't know what happened to his first set, but at least he got his second set. That's all I care about. Is I want to make sure that the members of the channel get their benefit of that being on the channel. So once again, thank you to you, everybody, for getting me to this point. You enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be sure and get out there and support your small businesses on this Small Business Saturday. There's still time to catch those PTT sales, Viper Scale Racing, Slot Car Central. There's just a lot of places if you're looking for slot cars and stuff to go buy at a really good discount right now. And the more you save, the more you can buy later. So until we see each other next weekend, you guys take care, light some sparks and melt some plastic. Bye-bye.